Alright, we're back for another day of fun here. So, I called up the Hyper Performance on their cylinder, what they do. Got these guys over here, right there. So they said what to do is pack them up, send them to them, they'll fix them. So, what they have is they have a CNC mill they do this with, so they circuit interpolate it. That means they make a circle and then they stop right here. When you get to this, they pull out, cut the circle, and then go back down and go around again. I can't do that because I have a boring bar. It's a manual mill. You got handles you got to rotate. This is not a this is not a CNC shop here. All right, so unless you have a CNC shop, you can't stop that. So now you got your only options here. Don't go big bore. That's out. Continue boring at the depth right here. So the cylinder will drop right down like it's supposed to. And then figure out what you're going to do about these piston squirters. So you can try cutting them deeper and stuff like that. There's probably enough metal in there to do that. And that would make it easy. But you know, that's more work. You got to cut this, cut that, drill holes. Yeah, a lot of work. You got to go probably 100 thou deeper. So where's my calipers? I buried them over here. So right now, the biggest you can go right now, and I cut in the case there about 3 or 4 thou. So that means you take 10 off whatever this number is. So we got 566. So about 560 is the biggest you can go before you get squirters. And we need to go just under 200 thou more in this. So that means you got to go 100 thou deeper into that case. So if you can drop the piston squirter by 100 thou, everything's good. You can machine it out in the lathe or in the mill here and be done with it. So that's that option. The other option is we bore it out until we hit the top of our squirter, which ain't going to be down here. It's going to be way up here. And we will stop at that point. And then you have to come back and grind away this lip right here by hand that I've now cut to. And bring it down the rest of the way. That's the other option, which is a lot less work. So basically on this side of the case here, we'll be able to cut until we get to the bottom of the deck, which is right here. And then the rest of that distance there, we'll have to grind it by hand. And that's only right here. So, and you might have a little spick right over here too, maybe left of them under here. That might be visible also. See how it sticks down just a little bit below the surface? You might have to cut that, maybe just a tick there. So that's pretty much what we're going to do. I'm going to stop trying to cut any deeper, and we'll just deal with this here later. So right now I got a good idea how much further I got to cut after because I'm going to have to stop cutting up here. I can see how much more I got to grind. And you can grind that whole damn thing away there too by hand. You just cut the whole area out. Get rid of that lip completely. So, anyway, so that's how we're going to do it. Otherwise you can pack it off and have Randy cut it. So, me, I'm not doing that. Okay, so we're going to make it work. Continue on. And do what it takes to get the job done. Pretty much like I always do. That's stuck in there. There. Let's get this a little closer over here and see better. Of course, the tripod is not very straight. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit better. See what's going on out there, over here. That thing right there. That's what we're gonna work on. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change my stop up here now. This stop here, we're gonna change it so we don't go so deep. So like I did before, when I first did it, you go down until you touch your squirter and stop. And that's all you go. And you don't have to pull the squirters out if you do that also. So, right now, probably the easiest thing to do is to eyeball this thing a little bit. So basically, we're going to hit right here on the top of the squirter. You can trim that down a little bit right there, but not too much. Pretty much when you hit the squirter, you kind of stop. So right now I don't know what that is because the squirter's not in the motor. Somebody took them out. Who did that? So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put those back in right now. And then I'll have a good physical stop so I know where I'm at. So we'll do that. Okay, squirters are all back in there. So now this job got a lot simpler. Basically go over to about this point here. You drop it down until you touch. Turn that back like that. Touches right there. Put your stop right up out there where you can get to it. Not too far down. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this down a little bit. Until that's about there for now. We will have to come up a little bit. This thing automatically stops below you before you hit that spot. So right now, here hidden. Okay, we're hitting right there. Just under 50 thou down there is where we're heading. It'll probably have to come up another 30 or so once we turn the machine on and go up till it kisses it. So right now I'm going to back this up a little bit. Put our drag on there like we'd like having. Just a little bit of drag so it stays put. Okay. So I'm going to back this up a little ways so we can turn this thing on like that so it goes up a little bit. Well, I've got to turn the power on before I can do that. Contact. There we go. We're on. Put that on. Put that on until it goes down and stops. Crank this up until we hear it hit. Just hit. Hear it? Back that up, double check. Definitely hitting there now. Going 0. And again. Okay. So your hit mark right there, we just kissed it. So that's as far as down we go. We can go bigger now. Until we run out of material anyway. Okay, so we're at 4. We were at 560, I think is what we were at. $565. So we went about 8 thou deep. We should have because we hit this gasket surface 3 or 4. So once again, about 4 or 550 is your limit before you hit piston squirter. So I don't know what that would make your cylinder, but it'd be a lot smaller than this. Okay, we gotta go up to 750 or 745 on the go to. We're at this number here. So we got a long ways to go. Alright, so basically we go over here, unlock that, give it about half a turn, 50 thou, that was about 60. So that'll put this number over 600 when we do that. Okay, go down a little bit, make sure you don't hit anything important. Make sure you don't hit your dowel pins, that hurts cutters when you do that. Okay, crank that up, turn it on, start cutting. So you went right to the limit. Just kissing that sucker. Okay, looks like it's going to clean all the way around on this edge. Not quite over here. I'll have to do some grinding right there, it looks like. It's right in this area. And then also you can see the depth difference between that and that. We'll have to cut differently. So the difference in those two cut numbers, for your information. Okay, we were at 514 is our depth that we were. Zero out the indicator. Double check that number to make sure it's the same. Within half a thou, it's pretty close accuracy. New number. 160 thou, we cannot cut deep. So basically the 160 is going to be left that we can't, we'll have to grind out by hand. Oh well, the way it goes. Okay, not diameter now, should be around 610, so we do 60, should be about 620, 625. What do we got? It was 627, I think, so. $27.5. So we got over 100 thou to go. That's one full turn on this dial. Some lead-ons. Sweet. It's like working in dark holes. Okay, where is our number? That number's way over here. So we're at 55 right now. So as long as we don't go over 50, we'll be good. That's 50 on a dial, not 50 thou. That's a 50 thou cut, half a turn. And we're interrupted already. We back.